What's up, everyone? It is Diecastbuffet here again. Denny Hamlin wins back-to-back at Las Vegas, and Toyota absolutely to a dominant start to the 2026 season. That's going to be a cool race to win diecast. Make sure to pre-order that over there at Circle B Diecast. Should see some pre-orders pretty soon over there on their Instagram page for the Denny Hamlin Las Vegas race to win. That's going to be pretty cool. You can tap in with that promo code if you'd like down in the description. You don't have to, but it's going to be pretty cool indeed. So, Denny Hamlin gets the win today. I picked Christopher Bell to win the race. I just felt like Joe Gibbs Racing, they would be the cats to beat. And, well, it wasn't the 20 car, even though he's always qualifying good at Vegas. It was Denny Hamlin. And Chase Elliott had a really good shot at winning this race. I feel like Elliott has had multiple shots to win at Las Vegas throughout his tenure at Hendrick and just never able to, secure it and get it done. What a phenomenal start for Toyota, though. I mean, think about it. You win 3 straight with Reddick, and then you go, and then Denny Hamlin wins. Hamlin, the car owner or co-owner of 2311, which is the 45 car Reddick. Technically, Denny Hamlin has been a part of 4 out of 5 victories this year. That's wild, right? And with Chevrolet having a brand new OEM nose and tail, they've been running really good, but they haven't won yet. So I'm kind of curious if we're going to start seeing that conversation is the Chevys kind of behind, so to speak. I don't think so. I think Larson, Byron, and Elliott were very good today. They just didn't win the race. And I think we're so accustomed to, winning is the only thing that matters in the sport. But the reality is we're in the chase for the cup era once again. So getting those good points days are going to pay big dividends. I mean, think about it. Reddick and Bubba, I think they were 1-2 in the points. I think Reddick finished 13th. I think Bubba Wallace got 9th. So they're just continuing to keep stacking points. And that's going to be, who's going to win the champion is going to be the cats that keep stacking points, whether it's through stages or finishing results. Overall, the Las Vegas race was probably one of the cleanest ones I've ever seen. We only had, one caution for incident during the entire event. I wish there was a little bit more attrition to that. There was a ton of cars a lap down, though. I mean, I looked up, I think it was 21st, something around there was the first car a lap down. So darn near half the field pretty much a lap down. There was some surprises. I don't know what happened to the 97 car SVG, but he finished last, which I'm like, how? Like, he was not running that bad last year, I think, at the Fall Las Vegas race. So I don't know if they had a pit road issue or something. I know he almost wrecked on like lap 1, but man, I just can't think that would just be SVG that slow at an oval. I don't think that's the case. I think this is probably more of a team thing. Because, Justin Allgaier, he darn near won the Xfinity race or O'Reilly race yesterday. At one point, he was 3 laps down, I think, on speed. So I think when you don't get those cautions, you don't get opportunities to improve on your car. You go 1 lap down, you might, try some contrarian strategy to get maybe a lap back. Maybe you pit early, maybe you stay out. Either way, there was some surprising names deep in the running order. There was another driver, I can't remember his name right now, but there was another cat that was like, what? They're outside the top 30? Like, just crazy stuff. So anyways, I actually enjoyed the event. I thought it was, in terms of just the quality of racing, really, really good. Like, the battle for the lead, there was a lot of passing, a lot of just good racing, just not a lot of crashes. I do think this is a good telltale sign they need to increase the horsepower. There's been conversation about it, I think, with Dodge coming in 2027. Unofficially, but officially, they're trying everything they can to get into the Daytona 500 next year. They need to increase the horsepower across the board. I don't know why it's such a difficult thing. If you increase the horsepower across the board, including 1.5 miles, jack it up, 900 horsepower, right? And, total, 900, 950, whatever it be, you're going to get better racing, you're going to get better TV ratings, and that should help with the sponsorship. That should help cover the cost for it, I would imagine. And I think today's event would have had more cautions. It doesn't mean it's going to be crazy wrecks, but just guys spinning out, turn 2, turn 4. I think this would have definitely helped with that. each year the teams get better and better at making these cars be able to handle racetracks, especially the ones that are kind of, I wouldn't say concreted on the schedule, but they're very routine in a good way. It's something you can kind of expect each season. 2 at Kansas, 2 at Las Vegas, and then of course like Coke 600, stuff like that. They're in the same places almost every year, so the teams have a lot to build off of, so to speak. And I think increasing the horsepower, I think it'd be good for it. I don't know why it's such a, like everybody wants more horsepower. The drivers, the fans, I'd imagine to some degree the television partners, because if it gets some more ratings. But then again, maybe they're like, what, if the cars are going faster, it's harder for the fans to see the sponsors. I don't know. I mean, no one told IndyCar that when they're doing 240 at Indianapolis, but I digress. So I'm hoping somehow, some way, we can jack up the horsepower for the 1.5 miles. And I think that'll definitely get a little bit more, some more spin outs, right? Because they were slipping and sliding like crazy in the Xfinity race. They had a good amount of cautions that event. It was fun. They have a less horsepower, I think, to the next-gen cars, ironically enough. So that's more of a chassis thing. But I actually enjoyed it, even though it was one of probably the cleanest event we might have all year long. There was a lot of good racing. And I think with this style format, it's really nice to hear, you watch like a dominating event, right? Whether it's Larson or Hamlin just leading all these different laps. And there's no talk of the playoffs, right? There's no talk of just winning it in and getting in the playoffs. It's put, a top 5 run together, put a top 10 run together. And I really missed that aspect of the sport from yesteryear. So that was really cool. This being kind of the first true test for a lot of teams, like, especially the Chevrolets with the new OEM nose and tail. It's very similar, but it is different. This was the true test for it. I think they'll be all right. I mean, it's 5 races. I don't think it's anything to be panicking over. But I tell you what, if you're Toyota, man, whew, you got 4 out of the first 5 races. You got Darlington coming up. Hamlin won that race, the spring race, right? The 400. And then Chase Briscoe absolutely smoked the field in the 500 at Darlington. So if you're Toyota, you're like, wow, we're going to go get another one. And then they go to Martinsville. Denny Hamlin's really good there too. Surprise, surprise. And then you go to, I think, Bristol as well. I would not be too surprised. 7 out of the first 8 races are Toyota wins. I don't think that's going to happen, but if that was the case, I would not be surprised, because they're rolling right now. They're rolling. So that'll be fun to see. Darlington is not an official throwback race this year, but we've already seen multiple Darlington throwbacks going to be running. One of my favorite ones is going to be the Ram trucks and the Truck Series. They'll be a part of their throwback, unofficial throwback weekend. They're going to be running some of their Mopar, Dodge Ram, style liveries from the 90s and early 2000s, which is really cool. I'm excited about that. It should be a lot of fun. Xfinity or O'Reilly Series will be a part of it as well. And I will say this, though. So I noticed the first couple of races this year, because, they're on Fox, FS1, the quality of the broadcast, just the picture quality, I actually think they've done a really good job in terms of commentating, significantly better than last year. Really happy about that. But the picture quality wasn't that good. Well, apparently this event, the Pennzoil 400 that ran today, was broadcasted in 4K. Now, I don't think the normal FS1 stations, pushed it out at 4K, but there was an option to watch it via like streaming at 4K quality. Now, it wasn't Amazon Prime 4K quality like last year, but I would say it's a very, very, very high quality 1080p. I could not believe how good it looked. So another big W for Fox, in my opinion. Making some adjustments this year for 2026, but increasing the actual resolution quality. I mean, I couldn't believe how drastic of an image quality difference it was. It's like a super high quality 1080p video on YouTube, basically. The traditional one this year thus far, like last week FS1 with Phoenix, and then of course the weeks before on the the normal Fox network, it's kind of like a bad 720p in my opinion. It just I don't know. It definitely has a little bit of a static to it, and this one was just remarkable. So if you're watching the Fox broadcast this year, the NASCAR Cup Series portion, and you're wondering check it out. See if you'll be able to watch it with the 4K quality. It's not true 4K in my opinion, but it was really freaking good. Could not believe how much better it looked. Definitely reminded me of Amazon Prime coverage, which I can't wait for that. Hopefully they'll do a good job this year. So I'm curious what y'all think. Make sure to comment down below. I enjoyed the event. Huge congratulations to Hamlin. I'm glad to see him win a race. I think it was a huge win for him in his career. He's, what, 10th all-time in the wins. Going to be a fun race to win diecast. He keeps winning in the purple cars. I mean, you think about all of the paint schemes he's ran in his career. He's won so many different events with purple race cars. It's remarkable. All the different FedEx, colors they've had on the cars throughout the years. A lot of times they had purple on them. At one point, the whole car was purple. Was it 2017, 2018? And then he wins last year in the AM/PM car, right? And then he wins in the Yahoo car, I think, at Michigan. So, yeah, if you're a Hamlin fan, I mean, you need to change all your paint schemes to purple at this point because he just keeps winning in them. So, tip of the cap to Denny Hamlin, even though my cat finished second. Happy to see Hamlin win. So thank you all so much for watching the video. Like, comment, subscribe. And before I forget to actually do this earlier. I'm going to go ahead and change the little color in the background. Close enough. It's supposed to be purple, but it's not. It's more or less like a kind of a pink color. That's all for now, fellas. Have a blessed one. Thank you to everyone who has been subscribing to the channel. I mean, the ratings, statistics, all that stuff. It's crazy how many people actually watch those 2 diecast hauls. I uploaded, I think 2 weeks ago, so all glory to God for that. I couldn't believe there's 200 people that subscribed the last 28 days or something, which is just wild, right? Really excited about that. Very close to 9,000 subscribers. So I just want to say thank you as my battery goes out there. Thank you to everyone that has been watching the videos. I greatly appreciate all the new subscribers. And if you're new here, thank you. Turn up my brightness there. That's all for now. DB, have a blessed one. Signing off.